Hey guys, it's Adelie. So today is the long awaited episode of Steven Universe. It's premiering today. That episode is Nightmare Hospital. Now this episode is the first new episode we've had in about a month and a half away from Steven Universe. The last episodes that we saw were the week of Sardonyx, the third Steven bomb that occurred back in August, or July actually, not August, a month and a half. Hello, I can't do math. So the episode description for Nightmare Hospital is actually a bit more detailed than most of the ones we normally get, which I feel like could be a bit of a red herring about what the main focus of the episode is, but we'll have to see. That episode description is Steven and Connie going to the hospital to retrieve Rose's sword. And I've seen at least, a really quick preview clips and things like that. Nothing really too in-depth. It's usually just the first, minute of the episode. And that clip really detailed Steven and Connie going to the hospital at night where Connie's mother works, and it looks like Connie's mother, for whatever reason, has perhaps confiscated Rose Quartz's sword, which I'm assuming, based off of how we've seen Connie in the intro lately, is currently in Connie's possession and her responsibility. Maybe the episode will go into sort of Pearl or someone, maybe even Garnet, giving Connie Rose's sword. I have a feeling it'd probably be Pearl if anyone's going to give Connie the sword. Beyond that, just maybe sort of seeing how Dr. Meshwaran really engages with the gem world could be interesting. I know in the very brief clip that I saw, it seems like she has a patient that supposedly has been dropped off due to a car accident, but it also doesn't seem like that's the case when she sort of quickly looks under the sheet, but obviously the audience doesn't really get a glimpse at that. I'm thinking maybe, with the sword too, that it's possible that the sword, sort of being a gem artifact and a gem tool, I don't know, be like a beacon for gem monsters or corrupted gems to sort of go after it for whatever reason. I don't know. We haven't really seen could sort of Rose's sword actually used, so seeing Connie wield it would be really interesting for me to see, I think. So it's possible that not only is Dr. Meshwaran dealing with a potential gem, maybe Peridot, maybe Lapis or Jasper. I don't know. It seems really vague, but the person under the sheet doesn't seem very large, so Malachite obviously is way out of the question. But yeah, I'm, as usual, really excited for this episode. Beyond that prediction, I don't really have too many expectations for this episode, with it being a Steven and Connie episode and my really big enjoyment of the character Stevani. I would love to sort of see Stevani come out within this episode and maybe see how Mrs. Meshwaran reacts to that, because obviously seeing Greg react to Stevani is a whole different ballgame than how Connie's parents would react. But I still am also so curious about how Steven and Connie feel about their fusion and sort of what that means for their friendship and their relationship in general. I don't know. I love Steven and Connie and I love Stevani, and so just seeing how those three really play out for the continuation of this series is just such an intriguing question for me. But yeah, there's a lot of potential, a lot of directions for this to go in, which is why I so feel like Connie and Steven rescuing Rose's sword from Dr. Meshwaran is such a red herring. That's going to be one part of this, obviously, but where it goes beyond that and what sort of developments occur because of them trying to go after the sword, I think that's going to be totally beyond what I think I can imagine, which is exciting. This is gonna be a good episode. I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling good, and you guys should be too. Hey guys, it's Adelie. I know you're really looking forward to watching the episode, especially after me talking forever long about what I thought was going to happen in the episode. But some things have sort of happened since I've uploaded this one time already, and so I figured I'd fill you in on sort of a change that I'm making that some people might not like, but for my own sanity and just simplicity, I'm just gonna do it because whatever. So I got a copyright strike, which is totally fair and within Cartoon Network's legal rights, as far as I'm concerned, against my video when I first uploaded this, and apparently a lot of other YouTube reactors who have been doing Steven Universe as a series sort of really got hit hard for this episode for whatever reason. I guess maybe Cartoon Network has really ramped up their IP bots, which, again, totally fair, and within their legal rights, because I do not own Steven Universe. It's just me having fun reacting to it, and all a good time. Really easy stuff. And if this is going to be a hassle within the future, I really just don't want to deal with including videos of the series within my videos. So I was thinking to sort of circumnavigate any possible IP blocks would be to just remove the episode contents completely. So you've literally just got me watching like a blank screen is what it looks like. And then I'll be including links in the description down below to where you can watch the episode, because since I run a fan blog, I am fortunate that I do stay on the pulse of where you can watch the latest episodes of Steven Universe very quickly, and there is, as of right now, a very reliable, from my experience, website where you can download as well as stream episodes of Steven Universe if you don't have cable access. So yeah, so for this episode and quite likely any future React videos, if I still continue doing these, if IP address or IP blocking is really going to be such an issue, that's what I'm going to do for the remainder of me doing React videos. I'm sorry if this really isn't what you like. I don't like doing it either, but at the same time, I'm a busy person, and I really don't have the time or the energy to really invest in like jumping through a bunch of hoops just to include a video that I still don't even legally own. So, I'm not really upset. You might be upset, but I honestly could care less. I just do this for fun, and yeah. Either way, if maybe I don't do React series on Steven Universe or any other show in the future, I might sort of switch back to my old format of how I originally started doing videos on YouTube, which was just like talking about what I watched rather than filming myself watching something, which is, to be perfectly honest, a little awkward for me sometimes. But I know a lot of you guys have fun with it, and so I have fun with it. But yeah, I'm sorry about the change. Sorry it sucks, but this is just sort of my personal way of dealing with it and just sort of making best of what I can. And yeah, hopefully just you watching along with like audio in the background or with like making your own picture-in-picture works best for you, or you figure out what works best for you. No longer watching my YouTube videos is what works best for you. That's cool. Yeah, I'm sorry this went on for forever, but I've been receiving a ton of messages and stuff, and it's kind of crazy. But yeah, so now you can go watch the video with me, where I'm just sort of looking at my computer and reacting to nothing, and it's kind of funny. Okay, see if this works. If not, I'll figure something else out for next week. But yeah, in the meantime, have fun with this. It's weird. I'm really jealous right now because my roommate just texted me that they all have donuts from our donut shop down the street. And I'm going to think about it because they're going to pass by the big donut right now. Like, that's okay because I have a new episode of Steven Universe. And then I have donuts. Win-win. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, Steven gives it to her. F. That's going to be so many gifts. Yeah, Steven. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Where did the lion go? Hide it in the couch? Oh God, Steven. Oh man. They made it a coat rack. Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Poor Connie. Maheshwaran. I don't think I've been pronouncing that right. Oh no. We're using the abacus. Uh-oh. Connie is turning into a little rebel here. Ooh. I wonder how that would go down. Lickers. Serious. It's pretty creepy. Oh, they're holding hands. That's really cute. Oh gosh, what is going on? I feel like it's like a cluster. Just the way it's sort of like wiggling around. Oof. Possibly peridot. Oh, there's an arm. What is she checking up on there? Ooh, this is so weird. This is so weird. And there's this like weird like breathing noise. I don't like it. Because they keep looking at the sword, and that means whatever is under the sheet is totally out of their sights. Oh god. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, 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 no. Oh, oh that is terrifying. Oh god. She's gonna have to use the sword against that thing. She's gonna have to use the sword against that thing. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a cluster. Oh, clip. Oh no. Oh no. That one's two. That one's a cluster too. I know it. I know it. Yeah. Hell yeah, you do. Yes, it is. It's like the only time. Oh, come on, Dr. Mishwaran. Come on. Oh no. No, no.
Please, please. Yeah. Oh, come on. I want to see Connie fight with the sword. Oh god, those noises. Oh my god, it is climbing on the ceiling. No, no. Get it. Come on, Connie. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Nope. Oh, internet's. Yep. Oh, Connie. Stephen and Connie have gotten so much better. Look at that, one hit. Connie! Oh, awkward. Oh, lion. Oh, Stephen. Yeah. Oh, that was cute. That was really cute. And just, things, lots of things. I mean, pretty much what I expected the episode to sort of entail occurred. I'm kind of glad it was gem clusters and not Peridot that was, excuse me, under the sheet. Just because it just still feels like it's way too soon for Peridot to come in, especially considering we literally just saw her in the last episode. So that would be kind of weird. Yeah, what else? I don't know. I definitely obviously need to practice saying Maheshwaran, because I keep saying it wrong, and that's annoying and embarrassing and just wrong. What else? What else? I liked getting to see some more Lion. Lion with Stephen and Connie is always really cute. It always sort of reminds me of Lion 2, which is one of my favorite episodes. But I feel like every episode is a favorite episode. Yeah, getting to see Connie and Stephen really showing off their powers, how far they've come, as well as just sort of convincing Connie's mom of like, look, Connie's totally worthy of this responsibility that she's taken on without anyone really asking her to. She's just interested in the gem world and wants to be a part of it in whatever capacity that may be. I think is really great. But I also really loved the speech that Dr. Maheshwaran gave to Connie too. It feels I don't know, maybe, I mean, one reason Connie is like my absolute favorite character is that when I was around her age, like 10 to 12, we had a lot of similar interests and a lot of similar attitudes towards the world. And there's still elements in the way I see the world today that still are sort of reflective. But I think another element of that too is Connie's family life is similar in some aspects to my own. My parents, at certain points in time when I was growing up, were a bit restrictive and really wanted the best for me, even though it sort of meant being a bit stricter than other parents were. So hearing Dr. Maheshwaran say that it's really important that Connie continues to be honest with her and sort of see her as a resource and a safe space to go to, I think was just really, really nice and a great message to sort of have this episode close on, because I think a lot of kids sometimes need to realize that, you know, sometimes parents are overprotective and it's frustrating. I know for me sometimes it was, but sometimes you need to sort of see it from their perspective, and the reason why they're being so overprotective is because they're coming from a place of love and they're wanting to make sure that you're safe and that you're well cared for, and they're your parents, and this is what they do in order to sort of make sure they're doing the best job they can for you. But yeah, so I liked that closing message. I don't know if everyone else felt the same way, but I liked it. Beyond that, I guess it was interesting. I'm wondering where the clusters came from. I'm thinking it's possible Peridot set those off. Like Garnet gave the crystal gems an order to poof every single cluster that they found, so it would be really surprising to me if those were ones that sort of fell through the cracks. So I'm thinking those 2 clusters that were on a rampage in the hospital were part of a plan that Peridot and Homeworld have for some reason. What exactly those clusters mean and what sort of plan they're a part of is really unclear to me right now, but hopefully with the episodes as they keep going, it'll become a lot clearer. I'm really looking forward to next week's episode. Off the top of my head, I actually can't think of what the title is or what the episode description is, but I know it's out there, so I'll probably look it up after this and feel like an idiot. That's okay. Solid episode, really nice return, lots of scary moments, which I'm not a big scary moment kind of person, but I still totally enjoyed. I like how the crew was sort of pushing a bit of the body horror button with the clusters, what I think is a fairly responsible way for a kids show. But yeah, that's really about it. I'm really looking forward to next Thursday. We don't have a Steam Bomb format anymore, which my mental capacity totally says thank you to. But yeah, so next Thursday, new episode. See you back here. Can't wait.